Hello everybody. I just wanted to talk about the business tonight. I wanted to talk about the finances, how much money I've spent so far, what I project to spend over the next couple of months, 2 to 3 months, and just how I started. And I spent about 200 bucks in the beginning. I bought the little breeder bins and the worms, and that was it. Oh, cocoa core. Sorry, I forgot about that. I did buy the cocoa core. So a little over 200 bucks I started with. But to date, I have $600 in the farm in equipment and worms. And that's the small part of the expenses so far. The big part of the expenses have been the electric bill, running the heat out here. I don't use enough water to impact the water bill in any way. We have a flat rate water bill anyway, so I don't know how much I'd have to use for them to say anything. But even if I was paying, I'm only using about 100 gallons a month to keep the bins wet and to do everything I need to do out here. But I've spent about 800 bucks on electricity so far. So, and that's for the whole 7 months. And it has increased the last 2 months because of the temperatures outside. But in all, I have about $2,175 in the farm completely with everything that I have, and running the electricity, buying the extra oats for the worm chow, stuff like that. But in the future, I am projecting to spend another $2,000 at least on getting equipment to process worms, get stuff to pack and ship them, pack and ship other materials like worm tea, castings, and that kind of stuff. So over 10 months, I will have had $4,200, give or take, into this business by the time I start selling. And what that means is, if I had spread that over 10 months, of course that's $420 a month. But over the first 7 months, I had only spent about 300 bucks a month. So not too bad. But that's where I'm at the moment. And I have some money in my pocket. There is some stuff I have to buy this week. I have to get some azomite. I need to get some more 1-ton bags, stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to get, because I have $75 total to spend. 25 of it I know is already going on the azomite. That's not a question. I am getting that. But the second question is, do I buy something that I'll need for the future right now? Do I hold on to the money, or do I find something else to buy that is for a more immediate need? And since I don't have any real immediate needs, the thing I would be considering is like another water tank, some more cocoa core, some 1-ton bags, more tools, things like that. So that's where I'm at completely with the farm at this moment. I haven't spent a lot. Honestly, I don't notice the money that I've spent out here. It's just like the money in my pocket. If I hold on to this money, most likely it'll just disappear. I'll spend it on little stuff at the store, something to drink. I really like body armor. That's a bad habit of mine. I do stuff like that. I don't do energy drinks or caffeine, really. I do a lot of black tea, but it will disappear. So I'd rather spend it on something for the future, or just have it away right now. I got other money in the other bank accounts. This is what I got for the worm farm, though. This is how I budget things. Is every paycheck I get a certain amount of money that I can spend in like 3 different ways. So, you know, I can either blow it by holding on to it and just nickel and diming myself to death, or I can spend it on something for the future or an immediate want or need. Actually, try not to do any wants. Stay away from those if you can, and buy only needs. And that's it. I mean, there's not a lot to it. It's going to get more complicated towards the end or towards the time to sell. I will break these bills down to you and show you where my expenses are, like, you know, 160 bucks in the heater, 40 something bucks for the water tank, you know, $25 for oats, you know, things like that. I'll break it down and show you what I've spent to get to this point, because it has not been a lot. Most of the things I have out here I've gotten for free. Most of the chow I feed my worms is free. Your best resource is other people. Just ask people. You will be surprised what you can get. And good luck. If you're starting a business, you know, you can find a way to do a lot for fairly cheap, depending on what kind of business you're starting, of course. This right here was just something I tried, and I just wanted to see, after I got the worms, you know, can I do this? Can I turn it into a business? How little can I spend on it? You know, how feasible is it for just anybody to get into this kind of business? But that's it tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Y'all have a good night.